Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharida. Welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for the continued love and support of myself and this channel. Today's video is going to be all things Krigler. Yes, this house is starting to get a little popular, and frag comment on the YouTube community. So what we are going to do is dive into, is it worth it? Is it not? Because we're talking Krigler, we're talking about some coins here, all right? So if that sounds like something you want to hear more about, then just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so I was introduced to this house on YouTube, and that was via AI the Great. Hi, Aisha, if you're watching. Okay, so for the longest, I would look at this house and I would cringe at the price, and I don't know why, because the amount of bottles that I've accumulated since I've had these perfumes on my wish list, I could have bought 10, 12, 13 Kriglers. So let's start with a little bit of backstory on the house itself. This house has been around for a long time, 1904, okay? And Albert Krigler, at the young, ripe age of 19, actually made the first fragrance for the house, and it's called Pleasure Gardenia 79. He made this as a love gift for his new fiance, like I said, the ripe age of 19. And I guess, as they say, the rest is history. So this is a very exclusive house. You cannot walk into your average department store and get a bottle or put your nose on Krigler. Okay, so in the United States, you can only get Krigler in California, New York, Florida, Illinois, and Texas. So you're either going to have to walk into a Plaza Hotel, a Four Seasons, or a Peninsula Hotel in the Illinois location. Other than that, as far as overseas, I think they have 2 in Germany, 1 in Austria, but you're going to be confined to ordering these perfumes online through Krigler directly if you're not able to actually go into a boutique. So with that being said, what you're definitely going to be getting is something that smells and feels exclusive. These are nothing like your everyday Macy's counter fragrances. And I would also venture to say that they're a step above even like a lot of the niche fragrances that I've smelled. So this is a house that's been around for a long time. It's family owned and run even to this day, if I'm not mistaken. And what you are getting is quality. When I say quality juice, I mean quality, stunning fragrances that are like no other. So another side note about this is it's going to be very hard to get samples, okay? These are very pricey fragrances. The price point is way up there, and so you definitely want to sample before you buy, but it's very hard to sample. You're not going to be able to go into a Lucky Scent or a Scent Split and order samples or decants. It's just not a possibility. The only place that you can get it would be to get samples from an individual that's willing to actually let them go. Good luck. Or you can order samples through the Krigler website, which is going to be extremely expensive, okay? I said, you know what, I really, really, really want to try the Abrakaadabra 221. Let me get a sample, put it in the cart. Ooh, already looked at the price. $30, if I'm not mistaken, for the 221 2 mil now. 2 mil sample, $30. Then the shipping was $20. Okay. So you're talking about $50 just to put your nose on the 221. and I just could not do it. I could not bring myself to do it. I said, this fragrance cannot be all of that, okay? And I was very, very, very fortunate that an individual gifted me a sample because I wanted to smell it. And when I tell you, as soon as it left that nozzle and hit my skin, I was hooked. Abrakaadabra 221 was my first Krigler experience, and it was amazing. The aldehydes are addictive, reminiscent of the aldehydes in Tom Ford's Metalique. But 221 is a lot higher quality, projects, lasts all day because it isn't extrait. So you also have the sweetness added, you've got this peppery note, and you've got, you know, this beautiful bouquet of florals. And so what you're left with is just the most stunning, feminine, classically beautiful floral fragrance ever. I don't want to say ever, but it's really, this is very holy grail. It's very, you know, it's very all that in a bag of chips, if I can say so myself. So there is only a $100 price difference between the 50 ml and the 100 ml. So this is just make more sense for me to get the 100 ml. So look at the dent. This is at a month, and primarily it has been my 13-year-old going ham. Okay, so she is about to be banned and put back on her Metalique for now, because like I think I've only worn this maybe 3 times, but she has been killing it because she's obsessed. And this is one that, I don't know, it's like I only want to pull it out for like special occasions. Like, that is how beautiful this scent is. So let me read you some of the notes. So you have aldehydes, bergamot, pepper, lily of the valley, hawthorn, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean, and white musk. And they actually say that Scottish hawthorn, according to Celtic lore, is said to heal broken hearts as well as boost sensuality. And maybe that's what it is. Like, this is such a beautiful, beautiful scent that can be worn for any occasion. This is something very signature scent worthy, and this is what you want to smell like every day. If you could only have one fragrance in your collection, this is what you're going to want to put on. When you get informal attire, hello, okay? This is what you want to pull for. When you're just out and about and you want to pull off this air of exquisite femininity, this is what you're going to pull for. When you're, you know, dressed up going on a date, okay, that is what you're going to pull for. It fits every scenario. It's not sexy, but I feel like it's so beautiful and so unique that anyone around you is going to appreciate this scent, and they're going to pay you compliments. For me, I feel like it's super well blended, so you're not able to pick out individual notes other than the aldehydes. You know, you smell something a little fresh and citrusy. You smell something floral. It doesn't even really come across as too musky, but it's blended to perfection. So like I said, the aldehydes you can point out, but everything else is blended seamlessly. Such a beautiful fragrance. And if you want to, you know, just test the waters and you're trying to figure out what to sample, this is the one to sample. So because samples are so expensive and so hard to come by, what I want to do is give away a sample of, where's my bag? Oh, it's in here. Hold on. So what I want to do is give away a sample of Abrakaadabra 22121 lucky subscriber. The only thing you have to do is make sure you're subscribed, make sure you are following me on Instagram, and just drop a comment below and leave me your IG handle, okay? So I'm able to contact you and let you know you're the winner. I'll give it, 1 or 2 weeks, and then I will announce a winner. But this is one you want to try, okay? So I'm saving you 50 bucks, all right? It's exquisite. What can I say? It really is. Now, the thing about Krigler is the juice itself, absolutely everything worth the price point, but the packaging is going to be very simple, understated, very basic. All right, so it's going to come in a little paper canister like this, but these are not substantial like, say, the paper boxes when you get your Christian Dior, private blends, or your Louis Vuitton. It's a lot less substantial than that. And it does come, sealed here, and just a basic sticker here. So, just the basic shopping bag, nothing spectacular or nothing to write home about. But they put, let me tell you, they put all the money into the juices. So I'm not complaining about the packaging at all, because I do feel like the bottle is still very classic and beautiful, stunning. Cap is not magnetic or anything substantial, very light, plasticky, but I feel like, you have a little collection of Kriglers, like you're gonna be good to go. So let's get into some of the others that I was able to sample and test out. Since I purchased 4 bottles, I got to select, I think, 5 samples. So I did get this one of them as the Abrakaadabra 221 to give away. But the other one I chose is Oud Sumptuous, and this is 75213. I don't know the significance of the numbers, but apparently there's something significant behind each of the numbers. But Oud Sumptuous is just your very heavy oud scent. Beautiful oud, not barnyardy, very smooth, but it's just a straightforward oudy scent. So not one that's gonna be for me, but I feel like that's because it leans masculine. For me, when I wear oud scent, it's gotta have like a sweet note to it, like, your Passion de l'Amours, your sweet diamond pink peppers, even though it doesn't have oud, it's oudy. Your oud bouquets, I have to have something sweet layered, paired with my ouds. So this one is not going to work for me, but it is a beautiful scent, and I would say one leaning more so masculine. So again, that is Oud Sumptuous 75213. Beautiful fragrance if you are a lover of oud. All right, so the next one on the test list was English Promenade 19. Okay, and so this one is said to be Audrey Hepburn's signature scent. Beautiful fragrance, super heavy on the orange blossom, neroli. But for some reason, this does something very weird on my skin, and I don't know why, because reading the notes, there isn't anything in this that would typically be off-putting to me. I feel like there is a sharpness in one of the florals that just does not pair well with my body chemistry. I mean, it could very well be the grapefruit, because I don't have any fragrances with grapefruit in it in my collection. So maybe I'm just not used to how it reacts on my skin, because this is very new to me. But other than whatever note that is that's not jiving too well, it's very, very beautiful. Ultra feminine, very floral, white floral, but not like a heady, sharp white floral. It's beautifully blended with the ylang and the musk, and I feel like that kind of tones down, you know, the white florals, but definitely one you would want to try if you are into, you know, those very citrusy white floral fragrances. Now, the next one is going to be my next full bottle from this house. And this one just took me by storm because it's Patchouli Promenade. I'm not a fan of patchouli. Anyone that has watched my channel is very well aware of that. This is Lovely Patchouli 55, okay? And this is the night version. So this is bergamot. It is amber, it is patchouli, and it also has like an added vanilla and sandalwood, which just take it to a whole nother level. This is the smoothest, cleanest, like patchouli I've ever smelled in my life. And I find it so sensual and almost creamy and smooth and addictive. This is so beautiful. It's almost, the vanilla and the sandalwood sweeten it up so, like, it's not sweet, but there is an air of sweetness to it. And it's almost like it's just so enveloping. It is so intoxicating. But like I said, very smooth. I mean, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And I'm like this with my sample. Like, I don't want to let it go. More pricey than the 221. Like, this is very expensive. So we're gonna have to save our coins. But this one, absolutely full bottle. Next full bottle that I got my eye on from the house is absolutely going to be this beautiful, lovely patchouli. I never thought I'd see the day when I'm saying I want something with the name patchouli, like within the name, so you know it's a lot of patchouli. But this is beautiful. This is how patchouli is supposed to be done. I don't know where they got it, where they found it. It is clean. This is not dirty. It is not loud and obnoxious. It is nothing of the kind, and I am obsessed with this fragrance. Again, that is Lovely Patchouli 55 Night. They have a classic, but I have the night. So the vanilla sandalwood is added. It makes a huge difference, I'm sure. Beautiful fragrance. So the last one on this list that we are going to talk about is my other full bottle, and I got the 50 ml, and this is Charming California. I had my heart already set on Abrakaadabra 221, but then I'm up here watching Miss Fab Finds by Keitra, and she said she went into the boutique to pick up Abrakaadabra but left with Charming California. So I said, wait a minute, let me get my nose on Charming California, because guys, it's so beautiful. This has got to be the most exquisite fruity floral I've ever smelled. It's nothing like I've ever experienced as far as a fruity floral. So this fragrance, I would say this is definitely something that could be unisex, but I think it does lean a little feminine. So this beautiful fragrance is green, but the green is it's blended by tea. So there is a prominent green tea note in this one that is going to give it a green feeling, but you also have this rose and bergamot and cardamom. The cardamom is not overpowering strong, so it doesn't feel spicy, but you've also got coriander, and they're both just kind of in that background, giving it some interest. So you've got this very smooth orange jasmine and blossom, and a sandalwood to just round it out. Oh God, it's so beautiful. I cannot wait to wear this one in spring and summer, because I feel like it's definitely a spring and summer scent. You put this on and you feel like the sun is hitting you in the face. Like, just beautiful California weather, 75 degrees. It's just washing over you with sunlight. It's beautiful. It's almost like a morning sun. The first, peak of sun after dawn, and it's just so beautiful and enveloping. Like, that is just something about all of these fragrances. It's very enveloping. Every single thing I've smelled, beautiful, beautiful scent. And so glad my daughter is not as obsessed with this one. She's not a fan, but I am so in love with this one. Again, that is Charming California 215. All right, you guys, so that is the video for today. Let me know in the comments below, is Krigler on your radar? If not, let me tell you right now, it should be worth every penny, worth saving for, worth every red cent. Do not forget to enter the giveaway because you want this sample, trust me, all right? You guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure the notification bell is turned on. Give the video a big thumbs up as it helps my channel to grow. I love you all, and I will see you on the next one.